Hi, it's TK with the weekly words of encouragement. If you've ever been through an automatic car wash, you may have noticed that they rarely clean the side mirrors. I've been through many car washes and my side mirrors just remain dirty. So I just keep on driving, not even thinking about those dirty mirrors. Well, one day I decided to clean the mirrors myself. The difference was startling. I could see so much more clearly through those clean mirrors. Before I cleaned the mirrors myself, everything was foggy. Yet I continued driving, not realizing how distorted my view was. It was only after I cleaned those mirrors that my view became clear. Are the mirrors of your heart, mind, and spirit clean? Just like I needed to clean the mirrors of my vehicle, some of us need to clean the mirrors of our hearts, minds, and spirits to remove the dirt and grime left behind by what we watch, what we listen to, what we read, what we focus our attention on, and what we do. We can ask God to help us clean the mirrors of our hearts, minds, and spirits by praying the words of Psalm 51:10. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me. In this psalm, King David is repenting of his sin of committing adultery with Bathsheba and arranging for the death of her husband, Uriah. You may be familiar with this story. It's found in 2 Samuel. David was on the roof of his palace and he notices a beautiful woman bathing. Now, normally kings would be at war during this time, but David remained in Jerusalem. And when he saw Bathsheba bathing, he had her brought to him. He slept with her and she became pregnant from this encounter. Well, David had to figure out a way to cover his tracks, so he sent for Bathsheba's husband Uriah to return from the battle. David thought that if Uriah slept with his wife, then people would assume Bathsheba's baby belonged to Uriah and not to David. Well, Uriah didn't sleep with his wife, so David had to come up with another plan to cover his tracks. And this time he arranged for Uriah's death during the battle. Uriah was killed, and Bathsheba became David's wife. Enter the prophet Nathan. God sent Nathan to confront David, and Nathan used a story to show David his sins. In this story, a rich man who had many sheep took the one and only lamb of a poor man to prepare a meal for a guest. Well, when David heard the story, he was furious at the actions of this rich man. And Nathan turned the proverbial mirror to David and said, "You are that man." David immediately confessed his sin, saying, "I have sinned against the Lord." So what we read in Psalm 51 is David repenting of his sins. He asks God in verse 2, "Wash me clean from my guilt, purify me from my sin." And he repeats this request in verse 7, "Purify me from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow." And then he cries out in verse 10, "Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me." The mirrors of David's heart, mind, and spirit were dirty, but once confronted by the prophet Nathan, David confessed his sin against God. He was broken by his sin. So he was cleaning those figurative mirrors by expressing sincere regret for violating God's law. As one of my study Bibles says, like David, we must ask God to cleanse us from within, filling our hearts and spirits with new thoughts and desires. Right conduct can only come from a clean heart and spirit. Ask God to create a pure heart and spirit in you. We can do this with the words of Psalm 143, verses 8 and 10. Let me hear of your unfailing love each morning, for I am trusting you. Show me where to walk, for I give myself to you. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing. By praying these verses, we're asking God to speak his words of love to us, to show us where to walk, to teach us to do his will, and to lead us forward. In this way, we are asking him to help us clean the mirrors of our hearts, minds, and spirits, and he will do just that. I pray you have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.